Oh, wrong. Who is better at this? 80% disarm, 70%. Van Dark with the 100% disarm trap. What the absolute hell, man? You are brilliant. Greetings, you people of my kingdom. What's going on? How has it been? This is Briarstone. I do indeed welcome you back to some more Darkest Dungeon. That is correct. We are back, and I would like to say that Van Dark showed that he was very efficient at his craft in the last video. I do believe he is going to be a major asset to, well, the group, as it were. Although, with that in mind, I would like to introduce and welcome James of Nagel. Indeed, James, the Hound Master, has just joined the group, and now he's going to go into his first dungeon. The Cove has been selected. Actually, no, the Wields. We're going to go into the Wields. I've changed my mind. We're going into the Wields. Right? Just done. Changed my mind. Wields. It's a shorter quest, and I think that would be better for the newbie. Right? Okay, so what has he got to do for anything? He's got a Hound's Rush, which bleeds. Target Whistle, which you can mark somebody, which is not going to be super helpful for us at the moment. I don't think anybody can take advantage of a marked target currently. However, Cry Havoc and release the Dogs of War. We have Stress Heal. That's always good. And also, sort of an off healer. Right? That's very good. Arcus is back, and Arcus is also going to be our main healer. So I don't really see or foresee how this can fail in any way. However, what I want to do is I want to go into the blacksmith, not the blacksmith, sorry. Well, the blacksmith in a second. The guild first of all, and I'm going to take, James. I'm going to drag you over here for a second. I want to unlock something else from you. See, the Hound Master gets this Hound's Harry. It hits everybody. Right? I think that might be the better idea. Sort of an AoE, if you will. So I'm going to unlock that for 900, and I can't upgrade it currently because he is not level 1 at least. He hasn't done anything. You can't walk into town and get all the perks, right? You have to prove yourself. So, anyway, we also have the blacksmith. The blacksmith is going to handle Van Dark's order, though. The order of better weapons and better armor. Done. Okay? Van Dark, you were so good in the last one. I'm going to put you in this one as well. Ophel is going to have his day. I was thinking about taking Ophel and putting Ophel in the sanitarium and getting rid of some of his quirks, but if you'll notice, it's super expensive. Look at this stuff. God-fearing. If I wanted to get rid of that, it's 7,500 gold, man. That's insane. Weak grip on life, I would really like to get rid of that. 7,500. I mean, that's just sick. I mean, at the very same time, though, you do have a lot of bad stuff, but you have a lot of really good stuff, too. So, I don't know. You're flawed along with your virtues, so you're like a real person or something. That's interesting. Good. So, who else are we missing, though? We're missing Yan. Yan is still having choice words with the higher-ups. And then we also have Mike, who is drinking it off at the bar. And for whatever reason, Hendrick's like, you know what? I've had my fill of drink. I'm gonna go and meditate. Or he went to church and passed out. I don't exactly know what happened, but Hendrick is now in the church, the abbey there. And we're going to embark. Without further ado, let's get started. This is our lineup. Rock Dog in the front. We've got James right behind him, and then Van Dark as well as taking up the rear, Arcusi, our healer. There's nothing that can go wrong, right? I'll also get a Defender's Seal if I finish this. Of course I'm going to finish this. Right, so what do we need to grab first of all? We need to torches. I think torches are indeed needed. Even though it's a short quest, torches do come in handy. Greatly increases the Hound's vigor for a short time. We get doggy treats automatically. I like the idea of it. Right, we're also going to get 8 food, specifically. We're going to get 1 medicinal herb to take along with us, just in the off chance that we can get more food. Any remaining food at the end of the quest also gives you money. I didn't realize that, right? I do now. That's good. I'm going to get 1 key. Right, and I'm going to get some anti-venom and some bandages. I'm going to get 1 more shovel. You know what? I'm going to get another anti-venom, another bandage. And another key. Is that overkill? I don't really know. We're gonna hope that this is, we're gonna say that this is packing rightly. Right? Not lightly, obviously, because there's a lot of stuff, but packing rightly. Right? Right. Embark. Now, many people have said that I have, my little My little cam box seems to be a bit in the way from time to time. When I get into this portion of the game, it gets in the way because it's in front of the items or the map and that sort of thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to listen to that, and we are going to move our ass all the way up here. Just like that. Done. Okay? How's that for awesome? I'm going to be stuck up here in the darkness, as it were, whilst everything else is over here.
Corruption has soaked the soil,
Right.
sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Wayne June, would you mind singing a poem? I don't know, do-I-dee-dee-dee-dum-dee-dee-do or something, because that was just harrowing. I don't need to start off everything feeling nervous, right? I mean, it's not very big. How big is this? This is not a very big dungeon. See, it's a short quest. What could possibly go? I got a healer of amazingness. This healer also has Junia's head, by the way, which sounds disgusting. I don't know who Junia was, but we have their head, and it's amazing for healing skills. Right? So, Arcus is carrying around a decapitated thing in a bag. Right? Whatever. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. We're going forward. Ooh, first things first, we have something to grab. We're gonna have, James. Check it out. Hey, what'd you find, James? You sniffed it, and it is 250 gold. Alright. Who is better at this? 80% disarm, 70%, Van Dark with the 100% disarm trap. What the absolute hell, man? You are brilliant. Brilliant, I say. What's in here? Somebody left, it has a lock on it. Hey, I got a key for it. Open that. Van Dark, what do we have inside?
Gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
No, paid for by 200 gold because I had a key. Get your facts straight, Wayne June. Let's get in here. Alright, there's nothing in here. I knew that. I should have known that if I was paying attention. Now, we do have a hall battle. In this case, a jungle battle. That's it? Really? As if I'm even nervous about that. Oh. I didn't put on the Hound's Harry. Right. I had something specifically for this kind of combat, and I forgot. I bought it, mind you, and I did not put it on my list of things that I can do. That makes me a little bit aggravated. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit aggravated right now. This is the second time I've done that. I think I did it first time with Ro, right? The nervous stab. I bought that and didn't actually put it on my list of things to do. Anyway, let's get that one out of the way. How did that maggot taste? Was it delicious? Don't answer that. Just don't answer that. Throne dagger.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Well, it's actually just a grub, right? Or a maggot. It's a okay. You know what? It's a large maggot. Yeah. Okay. Abomination. You're right, Wayne. Well, who am I to dispute your knowledge? Divine. Whatever. If I get a crit, I can get some healings on my stress. Did not happen, but it's still worth doing. Also, I would like to point out that's a 3 across the party heal. Right? That's massive. And you're dead.
Another one falls. This expedition at least promises success.
It does promise success, Wayne June. Indeed it does. I would like to point out though, do maggots really fall in battle, or they're already close to the ground? Don't they just like lay over? They just like, right? They don't collapse or fall, I wouldn't say. Anyway, semantics. Oh, great. I'm gonna go Old Tree. Old Tree is no, Rock Dog. You know what? You're not touching it. You're not. Van Dark's gonna touch it. Right? What did you get?
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
That's amazing. That's amazing, Van Dark. You are good with the searching of the tree. Meanwhile, I don't want Rock Dog to do it because Rock Dog has kleptomania. Right? Rock Dog could find something and decide, hey, I like the way this looks. I think I will pocket it. Rock Dog, that's not very conducive to a group behavior, I'm just saying. Just saying. Alright, we're gonna go south then. Hunger, well that's fun. I can eat. Also, I can light some torches. Interestingly enough, I have a couple of things that I have to keep in mind. If the torch is above 75, James takes more damage into his stress. He's more stressed out when it's bright out, if you will. Meanwhile, both Rock Dog and Arcusi have this thing called Warrior of Light, where my damage goes up if it's above 75. So this is not a really great... This party doesn't work together as well as some of the other parties. So I'm going to have to make a decision right now. Do I go for less stress for James or more damage? Well, you don't do much damage extra because, well, you're not hitting. And you could, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to try to keep it in between. I'm going to keep James' stress levels down because I'm a nice individual.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
What
Malformed with misintent.
Right. Very good. I forgot that Arcus
Laden with loot are often low on supplies.
No, I have a lot of supplies, Wayne June, to get your facts straight. Anyway, Arcus is also compulsive. So Arcus, whilst I wanted Van Dark to check that bag, Arcus decided that she wanted to check that bag first. Right? For whatever reason, she felt like she had to put her fingers on it first. Alright, we're gonna go to the where? We're gonna go to the east. The only path we have. And you're gonna check this too. Please don't get a disease. Please don't get a disease. Please don't get a disease. Please don't. Oh, good. Oh, good.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
You actually found food on a carcass. I don't know if I'm impressed or disgusted. Very good, Arcus. Hey, look at that then. Van Dark, do me a favor and whittle around in there as well. Take your hands and bandage them and see what we can find. Excellent.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Well, it sort of can. Depends on how optimistic you are. We have surprised the enemy. Wow. Excellent. One dodged, the other one took some damage. Hound's Rush. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of you, simply because you do a lot of stress damage, and I don't like stress damage. Right? I don't like the. Ooh, and you're bleeding. Excellent. Right. Let's see if I can get some. Hey, there we go. We got some stress heals, +4, and now you get to go. Can you read them the rights, Rock Dog?
Executed with impunity.
Oh my God! Crushed by justice, indeed. Now you're gonna get a little stress for it. All this darkness, perfect for an ambush. What is this thing in the middle? There's a tentacle thing. I found a tentacle. Don't stress out the puppy. Excellent, you missed. Yeah, you really, your heart wasn't in it, was it? I mean, if you had a heart, I would say that your heart wasn't in it. You didn't want to stress out the puppy. Who wants to stress out animals like that? Right? Nobody. All right, daggers. Flashing.
The formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Let's do it again, see if I can get another crit. No crit. I was really hoping. We are going to Hound's Rush you. And you're bleeding, I'd imagine. For one. You're not dead yet. Pushing the Hound around? No. Okay. Well, being back there, if I have one more turn to go, I can always cry havoc, right? And I can heal some of the stresses that Rock Dog has taken in this battle. In fact, I can't get to you, so whatever. Let's clear the gore with a few choice words. Shout at the gore until it is gone. Stressful incantation, really? And he also hits again. Rock Dog, don't worry about it, buddy. Don't worry, I got ya. Well, I'm gonna go here then. And we're gonna heal everybody again. No crit, unfortunately. You do get to go again, so we're gonna cry havoc. It's gonna make you feel better. Oh, wait, it's the back 3 makes the back 3 feel better? Is that what's going on? You know what? Have your revenge, buddy. You know what? Fine. If you don't want your revenge, I'll give it to somebody else.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Right, I didn't realize that you were bleeding out. I did realize, but I forgot at the time. So the dog wins. James wins. James the winner. James also helped us finish the quest. Look at that then. We're going to continue adventuring though. What is this thing? That's what I want to know. You're going to go forward here. You're going to go back to... No, where are you? What's happening? What's happening? I want you to go back there. And you can go here. There we go. That's our formation. Now, what is this? Eldritch Altar. An altar dedicated to unholy abominations. Perhaps a great power lies within. Now, do we want to touch it or do we want to add some holy water to it? What happens if we add holy water? Hey, purifies the altar. Fingophobia what? It's... Wow, okay. Interesting. You know that whole thing I was saying that we don't work together? James doesn't work together with these guys because they have odds when it comes to the torchlight? Well, that's now no longer the case. That's amazing. We have fixed it. We have fixed ourselves. Right, so now we're gonna go south to this empty room, but there is something along the way. It's great. Hey, and I have an extra shovel, don't I? Don't I have I used all my... Really? Right, we're going to ignore it for now. We'll come back to it. Maybe I'll find a shovel along the way. Hunger, eat. Quest is complete. I could just leave. We're losing a lot of light all of a sudden. Let's go ahead and purchase some more. 2, 3, and that's good enough for now. Right, can I find a shovel along the way, please? This is gonna be nice, I can use this food. What do we get? Any diseases, we get more food, and as well as some money. Why would a beast carcass have gold? Unless, of course, it ate somebody. Alright, okay. This is not gonna give us a shovel, unfortunately, but it is going to, well, give us something. I'm gonna throw a dagger.
Back to the pit.
Indeed. The pit lies open and waiting. Hey, look at that crit then. Van Dark, you have no stress. Van Dark has no stress, everybody.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Ah, good strike, sir. All right, here comes the shovel.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Yeah, Wayne Jr. would say things like that now, but you're gonna be wrong in this regard. Is it worth trying to... You know what? It's not worth. I don't have the shovel, which means we're not going to get much out of it, other than possibly a disease. So I'm going to leave that one. I hate leaving something untouched like this, but I am going to do just that. We're going to quest complete. Not bad.
Corruption is an endless battle, but one that must be fought.
It wasn't too bad on the gold either, if you'll notice. It's still another, well, almost 9,000 at the point. Or 8,000. Almost 8,000. Sorry, my math was a little bit off there. But I didn't get a lot of heirlooms. I did get a Defender's Seal. That's for the Crusader. Minus on the crits, that's okay. That prot is why you're there, right, Rock Dog? Next, let's see if anybody gets any amount of virtues. Can we have some? Yes. A Warren's Explorer for Rock Dog, it's amazing. A Ruins Adventurer for James. Warrior of Light, wow, what the hell. Van Dark, Arcus C, and Rock Dog all have Warrior of Light. That's plus 20% damage when the light is bright. Right? Okay. Anyway, you're also Nocturnal. Minus 2 speed of torches above. Really? You hit harder but go slower. Maybe you're just more confident then. Alright, Arcus, what do you get? You're the one who doesn't get anything. Specifically nice. So you just traded out with something. Replace Lygophobia with Night Blindness. If the damage... No, minus 10 damage if torch is below 26. That's okay. We don't want it to go down that far anyway. That's an okay thing. That's whatever. That is whatever. We're not worried about that. Now, the announcements. What do we have?
Perhaps things are not as bad as they seem.
What happened? These guys just got, I don't know, things. Or they just got virtuous. Several people just got virtuous. What the hell happened? And while the campaign continues to drag on, recent events have emboldened the standing roster. Confidence is reported to be at an all-time high. All idle heroes plus 33% stress heals. That is amazing. Wow. That is a beautiful thing. Right, so we do have the ability to have a boss fight, and if I'm going to do a boss fight, now is the time to do a boss fight. Right, because we have Hendrik ready to rumble. We've got James. I'm going to upgrade James, by the way. Need to upgrade James. Who else do I want to bring in for the Necromancer? Right, I will probably obviously bring in Arcus. So Hendrik, Arcus, maybe Katie Cat do that bleeding. Or you know what, no, I'll bring back in James, because James is going to be able to clear the field with the dog, if I remember to swap out one of his abilities. And then, who do we bring in after that? There's only the 3, but I have to figure it out. Maybe either Mike or Andreas. You know, you can't escape those deadly bolts. You can hide in the back, but that is exactly where you're going to get struck, is in the back. Right, so there's that. Anyway, that is another successful video, another successful quest done. I guess we're going to leave it here. Thank you! If there is anything about this video that you did indeed enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content such as this, and I will see you again later. Have a good day, have a good evening wherever you are in the world. This is Briarstone, signing out.